Hello, and welcome to part 3 of our series, Step into VR Simulation, a nurse-led guide to implementation. I'm Maggie, and I'm so glad you're back with us on this journey. Today, we're tackling a stage that's exciting as well as practical, designing your VR environment. At this point, you might be thinking, what technology do I actually need, and how do I set it up for our program? By the end of this episode, you'll be able to identify essential software and hardware requirements for a nursing simulation lab, explore and compare VR hardware and software options, assess your lab's current setup and what modifications may be needed for seamless VR integration, and complete a practical checklist that guides your shopping list and decision making. So, what do you need for VR success? A successful virtual reality simulation environment rests on 3 pillars: the software platform, the hardware, and the setup. At this time, I would like you to open your workbook to the VR software comparison checklist. You'll use this worksheet to compare and check off features as you explore software platform options. Here's what you should consider. Are the scenarios evidence-based? Do they align with the NCLEX and your curriculum? Is there real-time data capture and tracking? Can scenarios be customized? Can you analyze learner data? And what technical support and training resources are available? As you complete this activity, write in your must-have features for your program and then compare them with each software platform you review. Pause this video here if you need more time. Once you have thought about your software, you must consider what hardware you will need. In your workbook, find the VAR Hardware and Setup checklist. Here, you'll evaluate what hardware you have and what you need for your VR simulation setup. Think about your learner groups in space. Do you need fixed stations, portable carts, or multi-site access? Consider what you already have in place versus what you'll need. Write down any questions for your IT team, such as network and security needs and compatibility of existing hardware. Pause the video here if you need more time to complete this activity. Seamless integration isn't just about plugging in your new headsets. It's about how VR complements and enhances your existing system and curriculum. Some things you will want to think about include, will the staff need extra training on setup, usage, or troubleshooting? And who will support technical issues? Will it be your internal IT staff? Will you have vendor support or a combination of the two? In best practices, the simulation staff works with IT and the software vendor to create a plan for setting up the software and hardware and for designing orientation sessions so facilitators feel comfortable and confident using the VR simulations. Activity number 3 in your workbook focuses on key questions for your information technology team. It also includes a place to list integration to-dos like lab setup, scheduling faculty training, and checking Wi-Fi security. Complete this chart by adding the action you need to take and any additional questions to ensure a seamless VR integration. Pause the video if you need more time to complete this activity. You've now broken down the essential steps to design your VR environment in a way that meets your unique needs, maximizes your investments, and sets your team up for success. The last piece is to create an action plan. This is where all your hard work and thoughtful planning come together in clear steps that will move your virtual reality simulation program forward. Having an action plan is essential. Why? Because even the best ideas and intentions need structure. In your plan, you will prioritize key tasks so you're not overwhelmed trying to do everything at once. You'll assign responsibilities so everyone on your team knows their role and can contribute. You'll set realistic timelines to keep your project moving forward without last-minute rushes. and you'll track progress so you can celebrate wins and address any challenges early on. Be as specific as possible with each task on your plan. Add notes that clarify what needs to happen and who will be involved. The clearer you are now, the smoother your program launch will be. Open your workbook to the fourth activity for this episode and create the plan for your VR implementation journey. Feel free to pause the video and return when you are finished. Thank you for joining me for part 3 of our mini-series. If you have not completed the workbook activities for this episode, set aside time to do so. They're practical tools you'll be using later on in your virtual reality simulation implementation. In part 4, we'll explore how to prepare faculty, select the right VR scenarios for your curriculum, and build confident virtual reality champions on your team. See you next time as we take another step into VR simulation together.